In the yellow, the #1 seeds from Sweden, David Åhman and Jonathan Hellvig, on a meteoric rise to the top of the game. And they take on a team in white that I don't think many of us thought would make a gold medal final. Partner have been nothing short of spectacular here in Doha. 2 victories over one type of volley Viking. They've beaten Mol and Sorum from Norway twice. Can they down the second set of Vikings? Travis, sparkling start from the Dutch, who are the informed team, it looks like, right now.
You can't ask for a better start than that. Easy, clean side out, and then York de Groot making a nice scoop, and then Boermans, and he could barely stand because of the 61 serves that Sweden hit against them in Mexico, 55 went the way of Stefan Boermans. So Sweden, some more.
Smooth from de Groot. He's got an incredible brain when it comes to finding the sand. But he's got a decent serve as well. He'll be hoping to bring that to the party. And what a start. Boermans passing up any idea of tracking Åhman.
Best blocker in the tournament. Watch this fundamental move. Just a nice shuffle, clamping.
Just out of luck with the Italian partnership with Samuele Codofava here in Doha. But we'll see them feature at some stage, I'm sure. But what the Dutch will know, we'll just wait and see.
From any player in beach volleyball is actually from Boermans at the Nijmegen 1-star back when it was a 1-star system, and he was just playing with an up-and-coming talent in the Dutch Federation, and the kid could have hit it 30 feet out of bounds, and Boermans would have been clapping and telling him what a...
Just double-checking the hand signal from his partner. With a good deep serve. Oh, it's just huge. And they're doing all the right things here at the moment. They're pushing Sweden to the baseline.
Fundamental block from Boermans. Just a little shuffle into the angle. Flat, big press over the net. Easy block.
At last, David Åhman manages to put an option swing away.
Inside out. That's going to be the key that sort of unlocks them in this little funk we're seeing.
Tester for de Groot. Wow. I mean, how good does he look right now? Oh, well, that's one way to get round the Boermans effect.
Playing a trick on me for a second. It took me a moment to realize what happened. That's a new one. I don't think to tip the, in this case, proverbial cap, have a smile, understand that you're still up 7 and you're making them do things like that to score.
Oh, what a block. A monster block from Jonathan Hellvig. Got hands on York de Groot.
Continue playing this poorly, where I've never seen this volume of errors from this Swedish team. They're going to come back at some point, and Boermans, he doesn't need errors. Gets another block.
Everything is working for the Netherlands. That's ridiculous. Oh, dear.
De Groot makes a dig on a straight down open net poke from Åhman and makes a play out of it.
Down it goes to roll out Professor Brunner's theory. Well, the Netherlands have played an absolute blinder. 9 set points against Sweden. Surely now this is the start of the gold medal final. In the yellow, David Åhman and Jonathan Hellvig of Sweden, the #1 seeds, have been put to the sword by the Dutch duo in the white. Stefan Boermans and York de Groot have been unbelievable and continue to be unbelievable. And that celebration from Stefan Boermans, that's a little out of character for him.
It's a phenomenal dig from de Groot to start things off. And then Åhman, his first swing in transition was massive. Boermans makes a huge play and then a huge swing in transition. And again, the Netherlands jumping out just as they did in set #1. And the gold medal match, Simon, maybe it just might not start for Sweden.
What a wonderful test for Åhman and Hellvig. I don't think Anders Christensen and Razi, their coaches, will be minding this. Let's be honest, if you're going to win a big tournament, if you're going to take an Olympic medal or will be a test you have to pass at some point.
And exposed. Now's the time to get exposed a little bit. You don't want this to be happening in, say, the quarterfinals of Paris later this summer. You want this to be happening now so you learn how to deal with it. And look at the blocking work of Stefan Boermans. Goodness.
Oh my goodness me. I'm afraid the Swedish duo are in a whole heap of doo-doo here in Doha.
A bit of an emergency timeout again. There's no answers. They're trying everything, and Boerman's saying, all right, you got to, because I've never seen them slump like this ever, let alone in a sustained manner.
To Groot again. Not going for his big top spin jump serve, just floating it into play. First time that Stefan Boermans has had a little nibble in the wrong direction.
The other teams watching in the stands, Anders and Christian and Nikolai and Koda.
The computer for a look back every time they meet the Swedish pair. Okay, tiny bit of stability returning to Sweden's side-out game.
Start figuring something out on defense, and I say oddly enough because it's a rare thing when Sweden gets virtually shut out of earning points. But they just haven't been able to figure out any way to...
That's the calmest man out there right now, Jorik de Groot. Another tricky serve out to the line for Hellvig. Nicely hit. Beautifully done from Sweden. Very smooth. Back to Åhman. Doesn't really matter who they serve. It's the same outcome. Stefan Boermans all in this match.
What a read from Boermans. He's been going with the third hit for the most part. This has been a strange bit of a meltdown in the gold medal match from Sweden.
Well, the speed that they play at. Well, the whole point of, but with young players, occasionally this happens.
And again, as I was mentioning earlier, this is the right time for this to happen for Sweden. Now, you never want to lose a gold medal match. Look at Stefan Boermans breaking out of jump.
Oh, my goodness me.
The big fella having a little bit of fun out there. First career jump set maybe for Boermans. It was a beauty.
It was nearly a crazy finish to the point as well. Boermans wasn't that far away.
And this will be a big learning moment for Åhman and Hellvig, who their learning trajectory, their improvement has been spectacular in the past couple years. You know, I picked Boermans and de Groot to win, but in my head that would have been a 23-21, 15-13 and 3, not at just the demolition derby that this is.
Gold medal points. One of the quickest games of the tournament, and it's come in the final. And here we go. Boermans is the hero. That is a virtuoso performance from Stefan Boermans. They cannot believe what has just happened.